Hello everyone, good morning. So welcome to ABAP sessions 126 and 7, 127. So yesterday's topic was working with date time calculations are over. Then we revised the PDF also. Then there are certain miscellaneous topics are there. We have to continue with some kind of working with some uh, trigonometry functions. Okay. Mm, yes. There are some other functions are there. Okay. You have to just like string calculations. We have other things. This we have to discuss. And one more, we have to go for type conversions. So working with type casting or type conversions also important. We have to discuss this. And finally, we have to work with field symbols. This is also a small topic. And after that, we will get into the second session. We'll go with working with variables. So these are all the miscellaneous topics, pending topics we will cover today. Today's agenda is that. So I'm going to start where we left yesterday. Okay. So one second, remote login. So meanwhile, quick recap revision, because why I revise every day is it is getting the connectivity for my memory, myself, so that I'll get the boost to continue the further topic. That is one intention. Second intention is it is instruction to you guys that, as I mentioned initial days, daily you have to refer from the beginning to till date every day. See, as I said, 500 programs, 500 times debug. Then you will get a clarity, extended clarity. Similarly, if you read my notes 500 times, you will become definitely expert ABAPer. That's the key. Okay. So you have to follow that. We are into the same program. One program we are using for many things, date calculation, time calculations, and all. In the at the last, we are using on which one? This small miscellaneous things yesterday introduced. So if you use two consecutive uh, this thing immediately, you will get one apostrophe in the output. That's what. Okay. So we have done with introduction, architecture, screen navigation, login, logout procedure, screen basic, advanced navigation, then complete SC11 data dictionary. Now we are into programming. So programming also almost many sessions are over. Still, this is considered as a basics only, programming basics, fundamentals. We are. So we let me complete where we left yesterday. This was the PDF which I shared in Telegram also, so that anybody is missing can reach out to me. Can you need this PDF first? This is Bible, Quran, Gita for us. We have to read this line by line, everything. This is definitely once you read this 14, 50, 60, 80 pages and try to understand each line, each thing, definitely you will get a job in product based company. Directly you can go and work in SAP labs. Okay. Because this foundation is required. The SAP given this for us to explore and be ready in the projects. So if you want to work in projects also, we have to have crystal clear knowledge, experience, and explore. Okay. Yes. So now text symbols are already covered with to provide language independent programs, variables, different types of variables. I'll introduce statics keywords, keyword in the subroutine topic, Class data I'll introduce in the object oriented. Ranges I'll introduce going forward after select options. Ranges to be introduced. These keywords. Okay, but again, once you go through these, finally, by the time we will cover everything. Okay. So what are the different data statements, different like statements? Because they have covered the basic all the structures also internal table topic, and as well as this all declarative constants pi value. Okay, then again interface work areas, that is tables followed by database table name. Generally this is not recommended to use tables. There is a pros and cons we'll discuss in the respective of tables and nodes. Both are considered as, yes, in LDB we come across nodes. This two comes under tables, and nodes are act like a, what is it, interface work areas. Then again system fields. Yes, system fields, already these system fields are introduced. Yes, you want to see the complete list, double click. Yesterday I already shown you, can refer to that. Now we have, yes, there is a compatible, because why I'm scrolling this way, we have this describe field and all. We have to refer it and go through these examples. Describe statement. Describe the data objects properties, like it could be a variable or structure or internal table. Yes, this is your elementary data type, data objects examples. Okay. Type C, type string, type I. Text one, type the number 100, number equals to 100. Text two as is an integer. So you can print, write text one. What is text one value? The number 100 is an integer. This is the output you will get it. So simple, basic. Types. How do we use types? And followed by types for how to declare types with data. This is example. My text and my amount. Both are used in the data types and data. So structures, it is structures and internal tables. We will cover in the later. Yes, this is what the assigning values. So we will go to this topic quickly and we'll move on to the assigning values. Assigning value. Yes, value can be assigned like using write to, or okay, just be online. Okay, be online to change this connectivity issues. So just recently you got disconnected, is it? Just now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, because this is switching from Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi. There is a power issue, so fine. Now it is stable. Thank you. So are you able to see, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So coming back to where we are, this is your assigning values, move to, and clear statements already covered. Okay, as but there is a one concept as assigning values by using write to also. So write to is related to type conversions. In fact, we will cover today. So move statement already all these things covered. How move corresponding, add corresponding and all we will cover under structure topic. Write to also field 1 to field 2. You can write this type of. Yes. So what exactly this write to concept? Right. I am switching this to first topic as a either way we can cover, not a issue. So if you consider this topic working with type conversions, type casting. Yes. Okay. What exactly this is? So, right. Write to. Write to is used for type conversion. Okay. Yes. Conversion. Right. So what exactly syntax? Syntax goes like this. Write space. Okay. Field 1. TO2 to field 2. Okay. Write to. So that is nothing but here if the two fields or two variables are declared with different data types. Okay, sometimes, okay, we want to we want to move we want to move the values from source field to target field. Then typecasting, then it is called as typecasting. Concept is something different. There is a in Woop's point of view, like upcast, downcast, but generally type conversions. Okay. Yes. In other programming language, we call it as typecasting. Yes. No problem. We will write it. So casting is required when the two variables is into different data types. How this type converting from one variable to another variable, how does it happens? This is like if you have source and target date fields have similar data type, then you no need to go for the we will go for small example program here. Okay. Type conversion. Okay. Example data. Okay. Keyword colon. So we have name one. Okay. So city one, type string, we will write string directly so that you city two type string. Okay. So city one equals to, okay, Hyderabad. City two equals to Secunderabad. Like if you want to, both are type strings. Now if you print it, normally write city one comma city two, you will get a general out as usual. Correct, which is already known to you. So now you have this is equals to, okay. So u line. Then we know move to move city one to city two. Then print this. Okay. So this is gives the overlapping. Both are Hyderabad only. Okay. Because this value, this source variable value is moved to this. So we are going to write Write city 1 to city 1 to city 2. Yes. Then print the same. Okay. Hmm. Now, s- sec- line number 468, city 2 must be a character-like field, CNDT. So this is one of the error we got it. That is, we are using both string to string. So here the issue is you have to declare with type C. This is first error. Target field, write to followed by target field. Otherwise, we want to continue as it is, let it be. We will we will take another example because I don't want to disturb that existing. Like we will take type C. Type C. Right. So here we are moving to type city 3. City 3. Okay. So this is what if issue comes also, oh, you have to, yes, this is, you error is something, you have to correct it because city 3 you have to correct like this. Okay, it comes with experience through we can quickly solve the issues, right? Because there was it was not, it was terminated with period, then followed by something you write it was unable to understand. Now colon comma is, this is the best way to write it. Now if you go to here, you are getting one letter is moved towards target because the target field is always declared with only one letter. So if you want to print, best way is if you write 10, then so you are moving right through Hyderabad to Hyderabad. See, you very simple. You are already familiar with equals to and as well as right statement, U line, move statement. Till here, nothing. Right, move to also introduced, but only the new concept for you is right to. So right to, purpose of right to is if you are moving the to, when right to is used basically, right, this is the syntax of right to. Right followed by field 1, 2 followed by field 2, or else right followed by variable 1, 2 followed by variable 2. This is the way. So right to is used, it is used for type conversion. Which type conversion? Type, when I say type means data type conversion. Here in this case, here what is happening? We are converting, hmm, converting what is that source data type? String to string data type to data type C. You know, this is what the conversion is happening. Correct? Yes or no? Yes. This is the observations are important. Source city1 is declared as type string, and what next? You have hmm, target. If both are similar data types, then no worries. Types this one is not required. You type conversion is not required. Type conversion is required if the source variable and target variable with different data types. But this typecasting is not a new concept. Every programming language we have. So it all how the system or program behaves. That is depend on like the data type, initial values and all. Okay. So here one example is there for you to understand. Right to field 1 to field 2. Yes. So right to, according to the user master record wise, settings wise, it will convert it. Yes. So you should not use the target field as a, yes. target field as a FIP, numeric data and all. So this is, there are certain rules are there here, like which data type to which data type, because available is C and DT is one set, IFP is another set. Correct? Yes. C and DT means, what is C and DT? Character data type. Then IFP is numeric data type. So very simple. I already told you, when it comes to numeric types, we are targeting, or we are talking on the bytes, 4 byte, 8 byte, 8 bytes, etc. Yes, initial length, how much occupied and all. Correct. So now, whereas when it comes to the character type, hmm, character type, we have to talk in the places, one place, two place, single place. This is the concept. So because I'm logging into other server to simplify, because I want to execute this program. If the program is mine, I'm typing. If it is from SAP, just I'm copy paste, because to save time. But we don't skip it. We will explain this. No worries. Conversion. SON. Yes. Going back to, yes, this is the example. So copy this, take it into your control, paste first. So after type copy paste, you just do pretty printer first. Yes, no changes at all. But you have to align in this way. Slowly try to understand with our basic knowledge. So you have to analyze now, right? So declarations, give some gap. Then write, move right. So everything is right only. So value keyword is used. Based on our basic knowledge through, we'll try to understand each and everything. Yes. So any error? What is that? Float must be a character field and all. Right. So this is mostly 59 error. We will come. Okay. This is 61 also got error. Why this is error? Okay. These two are errors from SCP, but we have to read. If it is generally, they don't give error program. It should be proven program, but we have to read the above below notes and all. In this example, the syntax check would warn you that pack and float should be, yes, this, the output should be like this. Okay. So it is not a warning, it is directly giving error itself. So first you can, if this is the case, how you can observe it. Don't go for everything at a time. Slowly, the program written by someone else, you have to take it into our control. Slowly, line by line, write number. What is number? Number type F, 4.3 is the value. Execute it. So this is your Mantissa e power exponentiation. This special format is called a scientific format. Float values are always displayed in the scientific. So this is 4.3, that is float supporting decimals, but result will be converted in displayed into this format. Okay, that's okay. Then go to the second topic. Write to. Write number to text. Number is type F. Text is type C. When float values convert into type C, what is the result? Yes, this you have to see. Write text. After that, you have to print the text, right? Because you have to print the text. Yes, what is the result of text? Float to text conversion. Yes, float values to text conversion. That means this is the source value when it is converting to type C, because If you don't specify any data type, implicit data type is type C. That is the basic. So float value converting into your number is float, text is type C. Float to C result is this way. And that too, this is your 10 places only printed. It will print only 10 places. This is in printing 1 comma. Yes, that is. So this is auto converting into this. There is no such explicit. So 43E, this 4 followed by everything is converted to 430 comma and plus. Okay, that means plus symbol came, this 00 converted to 02 and this everything is converted as this way. So this, you want to understand lot of rules we have to understand. Then go to number to float. Number to float. Number is type F, float is type F, float to float. Yes, what is the issue here? Float, the float must be character data type C and DT. Yes. So right, if you want to, the target field should be SC suppose. Then that error gone. But we have to convert, yes, we have to specify the length for this. Then after converting, write float. Float is a, you should not confuse, float is a data object here, variable here. So it's going to convert as a star. So some character value sometimes will print as a star because if its length is only 1. So if you want to give this is length, and just because see, if you observe the program from SAP, I am going to apply my own logic. This way you can explore it also. So this value you got it. This is again another example for what? F2C conversion only. This is float to type C conversion only. This result we got it. Correct? Because it was, yes, second. Number 2 pack. Number is F2P. Yes, F2P. Another example. So again it is giving error. Pack must be character C and DT. Yes. So C and DT. Pack declaration should be okay. C and DT. So this is okay. I will check it out. So decimals does not support. So we this is almost end with if you go with N also, you can take N. N, the difference between type C versus type N. Type C means the leading space comes. Type N, if you take it as a target, leading zeros you will get it. Because the type N supports digits, only digits, numbers. So that's why you will get as right pack. See the result of pen. Okay, this both are looking like same. Number is F and pack is type N. Okay. So then again one more move. This is normal move statement. So it's a move statement, move number 2 pack. Number 2 pack move statement result. If you want to see, once again you can check. So I will prepare a separate example. So this is your normal move statement. So the difference is what is number? Number is type F, pack type N. So float to numeric, when we use move to, write to, there is a difference. Okay, move to is used for general assignment, write to is used for type conversions. If there are two different types, then only it is useful. So to understand this code, you have to read the complete depth of the typecasting rules. There are a lot of rules are there. Going forward, I will tell you type conversion rules also. Then you will come to know how this conversion happens. Clear statement already introduced. Okay, numeric operations. This is expression. Okay, yes. Like expressions in parentheses, you can write it. Mathematical expressions. Yes, this is a kind of operator precedence. If you write something in the parenthesis, they are calling it as parenthesis in the sense bracket. Bracket values gets executed first. Okay, then later it will go to the next level. Yeah, because very long back I already given one example, whether you have done it or not. Just for the sake of, I will take it to 2 minutes program. This is, yes, because you have to do it immediately. What is that? Program to calculate simple interest. Correct? Yes. So simple interest, what is simple interest? Simple interest equals to PTR by 100, principal amount into uh, T. T means time, R means rate of interest by 100. This is the formula. Because why this expression should be written in this way. But above point of view, here it is space is required, that already I told you. So it's a mix of star, that is multiplication, and by 100. So operator precedence point of view, within bracket, whatever you mentioned, this goes, this is the high priority bracket value. Later it perform the division. Final result will be calculated to this. Suppose for a moment, 2 minutes we can write it quickly. So what is that? Principal amount, type P, type P. If you want decimals too, you can write it. Principal amount. Then time is always mentioned in. It is not a data type. You can take type I also or type C also. Okay, anything okay. Rate of interest, type P decimals too. This is one thing. Then data, simple interest. That is the variable name here. Type P decimals too. This is already, because the program should be flexible program. That's the reason. Now nothing is unknown. Everything is known. I declared it. This variables and all. This is the declaration operation. Then after operation, you want to print it. Yes, see it is print. Print result. Right statement. So simple interest result is okay. Okay. So now why this program is flexible is I'm not hard coding anything here. So if you go to this particular program, we are dynamic. This works with a more flexible program, because yes, I'm giving the principal amount as 5,000, rate is 2 months, and as well as rate of interest 5%. Okay, actually percentage. Then if you go to execute it, it is giving 500. So whether this is calculating right or wrong, how do we come to know? /H, debug it, go back, right? Go to desktop 3, go to desktop 3, come to F5 simply. Yes. So double click, principal amount 500 time 2 months, and the rate of interest is this one is 5%, simple interest. Okay. Yes. This expression U is important. By 100 is a numeric, literal. These are all, yes, because here the observation is How we write mathematical expression is the question. How this operator precedence means priority. There is a topic of, in other programming language we have this priority, how this execution happens. The question is, first division happens, then after multiplication, or how it is. This is very simple. The bracket, whatever you mentioned, this is got high priority in ABAP. Yes. So multiplication first, final it perform the division by 100, the result will be captured into, yes, this one. So with this knowledge, you can go for, I told you, pi r square. Pi r square or 2 pi r. I gave one example, you have to do other examples. That is your area of circle or perimeter of circle. You try it on your own. Not only that, all mathematical things you can convert it now. This is the time you, because these are all basics only. So this is the result. You can go and check this in the calci also, you will get the same result. Calculator through. Okay, so simple example program. Correct? Come back. Yes. Next. So whatever thought comes, you start exploring because server is there with you. You have time. Second. One second. Still are you able to watch, right? Okay, fine. We will see whatever the possible way. Okay. So go back to the is functions following order. First parenthesis values, then function, then powers, then this is the order. First multiplication, then division, then mod, then div, then plus, and last subtraction. This sequence it will follow. That's what you have to go through this. Performing arithmetic operation, mathematical function, business function, date and time calculation quickly. So this chart is already given to you. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. DIV, integer division. Okay, see, slash general division. DIV, integer division. The difference is integer division is rounding to the nearest integers. I already told you. Mod means remainder based calculation. One example is given. This powers, we will going forward. I will give one example on power also. Star star. Two consecutive stars leads to power. Okay, then come to the add, subtract, multiply, divide. This is the expression you can give it. So target variable n plus m minus n, m into n and all. Simply target variable equals to operand 1, operator operand 2. This is the meaning of that. Okay. Yes, this is very simple. We have already done it. This exam. Okay. Yes. You add 2. N equals to n plus 1. So now you know this. How do we do the slash result, division result? Yes. You can see the simplified examples. Mod result. Because when you go to the D slash or div, your target is quotient. But this is your, when it comes to mod, that is remainder. Okay. Yes, that is your arithmetic calculations. Hmm. Arithmetic add to, add then until, add giving. So these things you can try out. Then after mathematical functions, I want to tell you. Yes, compute is a optional addition, right? So this is your mathematical functions. Yes, absolute ABS. Okay, we got power back. Thank you. So mathematical functions are this. Okay, this is this we have to copy it. Yes, mathematical functions. Yes. Okay. Yes. You have few other functions are also. So first, if you go to here, this is your, yes, mathematical functions. Okay. How does it works? So this complete absolute. So there is this the chart. This is the result. Okay. So I'm copying from standard SAP to give you the example, because directly rather than looking at this place, we will look at our place. Yes, this is the function, that is name and result. This was the explanation. So ABS is the function name, absolute value of the result you will get. Sign, sign of the argument. But sign X, there is a sign means leading sign, plus or minus. These are all sign related explanation. Absolute value ABS, sign, and smallest integer value is seal, largest integer value is floor, and truncate is integral part of integer part of argument fraction part. That is before dot, after dot. These are all comes under mathematical functions. Okay. Yes. Now, if you go to, yes, these are all important sometimes. Yes, in ABAP point of view, is to get the absolute value. If you worked in other programming language, you might get these functions. And moreover, in Excel also we got this, because all functional consultant are much familiar with Excel and Excel formulas. So in Excel formulas, we have this seal, floor, and all is equals to true. We will develop the that referring the cell address through. We will perform this. So there is a one SAP given explanation you can refer it. This is the SAP example. We will try out. Very simple, because ready-made program is there to which saves our time. Only our job is to explore. hmm, Go to SAP, comment it. Okay, because these are all miscellaneous topics. Because almost we are about to close or end of the this basics. That's why within 1 hour I am covering randomly many things by revising. So this is your, what we are calling it as, working with mathematical calculations, mathematical functions, just like a string functions. Yes. So what is the fundamental rule of a function? Function should be always begin with open and close. Okay, function is, okay. So mm-hmm. Says the error. Okay. So because we have to immediately save that program, otherwise program gone. We will, so comment it out, take it to comment section, paste it here. This is, everything is, it's a guidance for you, because everything I am working in front of you. This is how you have to build your program. Write it. Don't think that this is the time waste. but it is for clarity's sake, you have to write it. Okay, mathematical functions. So you are more clear what you are trying to practice. Come back, copy this code, paste it here. Okay, save first because yes, then pretty printer next. Right. So give some gap. Always you have to understand this way. This is you take this program into our control. Declaration, operation followed by right statement also they mentioned in the same line that leads to confusion. Yes, obviously because from their point of view space save, but this is bit confusion. We will take it. We have enough space this way and moreover each section because the program written by someone else you want to analyze it. How do you have to do this way as per our understanding, then you can check it out. And moreover, don't execute all the code at a time. Yes, comment it out first, only one section, one block, absolute first. Copy, comment it out. This is the way. This is also kind of input to you that how to work on either SAP program or somebody written program. So what is M? M and R both are variables which belongs to type P. N doesn't have value. M have a value of 5 point minus 5.55 because packed support minus it supports decimals too. 55 are considered as a decimal value. After dot followed by decimals, two decimals. Right. But I want to write absolute n target variable equals to absolute yes abs of. This is the fundamental rule when we write it. What is the basic syntax? Basic syntax is this. Whenever you write it, this kind of expressions I already told you. This is your target variable equals to, that is target variable is result holding a value, right? So then you have to write the what next. This is your function. Function, because don't assume that that is the name of the function. It could be ABC, ABS, or else it could be sine, seal, or floor. But functions are always written in this pattern, in this style, in this way, in this approach. Yes, this is your the what next. Yes, within bracket, yes, open close. Here you have to give the variable name or field name. Okay, anything is okay. Yes, right. This is what the expression is. Okay, so when we write function, immediately functions are always with open close brackets. It's normal. It is not angle bracket. It is not parenthesis and all. This is parenthesis. They are calling it as this is a left bracket and right bracket between. We are giving this. Okay. So give some space here. Okay. So now absolute. Even I already explained this in strlen also. Correct. So go back, execute it. Absolute value is this. That is when you go for absolute, it is removing the leading sign. Clear? Yes. Then you want to compute it. You can go for, you can keep it. Yes. N value. Sign. You want to write sign of M. Sign of M. So this is with sign it is writing, but value is going to one value it is writing 1 comma 0 0. Yes, it is printing. So this is how sign works. We have to read the documentation again. Seal, smallest value, largest value. That is because the this is type P. It won't round it. So it is 5 minus is the lowest value. you go to floor, highest value is largest value. Floor, it is 6. So because it is preceding and succeeding, this is preceding is 50 before 5, succeeding is 6. Next value. Truncate. Truncate of M. Truncate, trunk. It's not truncate, it is a trunk related. This is writing to the, yes, this is your 5 value, it is writing 5. That is 5 is this value, it is printing 5 comma 0 0. But the fraction is FRAC. It is printing the decimal value, decimals notation, dot 0 0. Yes, that is, this 5 is replaced as 0, this 5 is printed. So in this fraction, you have to see decimals are focused. But if it is TRUNC, 5 is printed as it is, this 5 is replaced by zeros. Like this is your overall. So if you want to observe this, first and foremost thing is you have to go to write M first, then U line, then go for comparison. Then only you will come to know what is the original value, and what is the result of this. Actually, U line before original value. How this absolute value, sign of this, okay, sign, seal, okay, floor, truncate, and a fraction. Okay, these are all kind of, yes, mathematical functions. Okay, this is your expression. Okay, yes, this example only. Yes, you got this output. Yes, this is your, you can take this example also, absolute value. Yes, now floating point functions. Floating point functions are also, I was saying that it's a kind of trigonometry functions. Yes, because it's very rarely used, but its knowledge also good to have. Yes. So I used this seal floor in one uh, project based. There was a requirement where we want to find out the largest, smallest values or absolute values. Yes, these things. Then go to the, yes, but it is very rarely used. Trigonometry functions. Okay, yes, function followed by, yes, okay, execute. Float. Sorry, first function left side, right side meaning. So A cos, A sin, A tan, and moreover cos theta, sin theta, tan, mathematical trigonometry. Under that mathematics, you come across this trigonometry functions, hyperbolic functions, cos h, sin x, tan h. Then exponential with functions with base e. Okay, exponentiation, e power exponentiation. Then natural algorithm with base e, log and log 10, square root, sqrt. So these are all floating related trigonometry functions. Yes, for that, if example is given, yes, example is given here. This example you can try out. Result type f, pi type c value this much. So when we go to the cos, this result comes. Okay, cos result. So for this, we have to refer to the mathematics only, how this result comes and all, right? So there is a below explanations also you can refer it. Business calculations, that is, there is a two type, fixed point arithmetic, floating point arithmetic. So there is a one checkbox is there. Fixed point means if you want to get the decimal point at a fixed place, the checkbox should be activated in the attribute. This, in all these cases, we are activating the checkbox. Here it is in the attributes. Here you have this fixed point arithmetic. So the advantage of fixed point arithmetic means while performing arithmetic calculations with type P, you will get appropriate decimal point. That is the meaning of fixed point. Hmm. Yes. So this is your right pack. Decimals too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the value. If you write decimals to 123.45, it will write. So if the program attribute is set fixed point arithmetic, then it will convert to this way dot 00. Okay, this is the result between that checkbox activation, deactivation result. Pack also you can check it out. So these things also we will come back. Business calculations. So arithmetic calculations, floating calculation, business calculation, date and time calculations, you already know that. Yes, ultimo side item 6 of 2, yes, -1, then again print it. So I think you have to analyze differ seconds, hours, T1, T2, difference, calculations, mod result, seconds by 3600, hours. Finally, okay, I think you have to understand it. You try any questions at that time only because I gave a lot of explanation for these things. You try on your own. I'm giving space to you because it's very easy to understand. Fundamental topics are already covered. Date and time calculations. This there is a extended is inverted date and convert date. Convert dates we have to. I never covered it. You explore this part also. Convert date D1 into D2 into converted date. Okay, how does it works? There is a below example is there. You can try it. Date conversion, source to target. This character strings, you try it. All this like shift examples, you try out. Still any questions? We will, yes, I explained search. There is a find is also there. Search with different patterns you have to try out. Okay, yes, find and others, condense, string functions. Everything SAP examples are given. You can refer it. Move to, okay, yes, hexadecimal, bitwise operations are there. This we will cover. Get bit, set bit, and all bitwise operations. This we will discuss as a separate. This is the end topic for the day is type conversions. I was telling this only. Type it is type conversions. There are a lot of rules applicable for structures, internal tables, references, and elementary data types. Okay, a lot of rules we have. So you don't know the other stuff. Only go to the elementary types related. Yes, if you go to here, conversion rules. If conversion rule is this, this is the conversion rule. Type C. Type C is the source data type. Target data type is type C. So if you go to C, that is source field is type C, target field is type C. Then what happens? The target field is filled with left to right. If it is too long, blank values will be padded. If it is too short, truncation will happen. So for each case, you can take one example. Source declare as type C, target you declared as type C. You go with mismatch data length, then you can find this. C to D conversions, C to F conversion, C to N conversion, C to IPTX conversions. These rules apply. Okay, if you go to the D, source data, source variable declared with type D, target can be CDFN. Yes. How date going to convert into target with different data, how it behaves. Source data is float, target can be CDFN, how this explanation you can try. Source is type N, numeric. So target, how it behaves. Okay, source is type P, target with different data types, how it behaves. Source is type T, data type T. Target is these things, how it behaves. Explanation is given. So we can write different programs for this. Type is source type is X, target X means hexadecimal. Yes. So these are all about there are conversion rules. Okay, that's all enough for us to explore these topics. Okay, then we have to move towards these conversion rules for internal tables and all. Yes, processing strings are already covered. Okay, offset length, move calculations and all. Yes, we have to go to the next topic called as field symbols. Okay, yes, field symbols. So we end the first session. We'll move on to the second session.